I honestly don't know what else to say other than I'm gay. It's meant to come as a shock.
FBI, open up!
I know this video's gonna be short, but I just really wanted to say happy birthday, and I know Syphrus could probably do something way better for me for my birthday. Could probably do something way better. Could probably do something way better. Could probably do something way better. Way better. Gay.
Happy birthday, Calplex. Did you honestly think I was not going to use that against you? Anyways, I know all you said was just happy birthday to me during my birthday video, but I'm going to one-up you on this one. I know saying happy birthday was a nice gesture and all, but, you know, there has to be more. And what more could there be than reading the Bear Gay Culture Wiki article, word by word. Yes, I'm going to read the whole thing. I don't know how long this will be, but it's going to be the whole thing. Uncut, by the way, so if I make any mistakes, I don't care. I know this is not going to get monetized after this one, because apparently gay culture is pretty demonetizable. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. So, in male gay culture, a bear is often a large, hairier man who projects an image of a rugged masculinity. I didn't even phrase that right. Who cares? Continue. Bears are one of the many LGBT communities with event, codes, and culture-specific identity. However, in San Francisco in the 70s, any hairy man of whatever shape was referred to as bear until the term was appropriated by larger men. In other words, had to be found to describe hairy other-shaped men such as other slim or wolf, medium build, parentheses. Can emphasize that. The team was polarized by Richard Bulger, who, along with partner Chris Nelson, 1960 to 2006, founder Bear Magazine in 1987. There is some contention surrounding whether Bulger originated the term and the subculture conventions. George Massey wrote an article for The Advocate in 1979. Who's who in the zoo? Burp, sorry. Gotta get that out there, you know? That characterized gay men as several types of animals, including bears. The bear concept can function as an identity or an affiliation, and there is an ongoing debate in gay communities about the constitute of bears. Some bears place an importance on pressuring a clear masculine image and may disdain or shun men who exhibit effeminacy, whatever that word means, while others consider acceptance and exclusiveness of all behavior types to be an important value of the community. At one set of the bear movement, some bears separated from the gay community at large, forming bear clubs to create social, sexual opportunities for their own. Many clubs are losing organized social groups. Others are modeled on leather biker patch clubs with the distinct set of bylaws. Membership requires and charities. Bears clubs often sponsor large yearly events, such as, because I want to put that in there, bear runs or bear gatherings, like an annual event such as Southern High Bear Nation in Melbourne, Bear Pride and Bear Essentials in Sydney, Bear Stock in Adelaide, Provincetown, drawing regional, national, and international visitors. Many LGBT events attract a significant bear following, such as Southern Decadence in wow, I could definitely say New Orleans. A feature of many bear events that is a bear contest, a sort of masculine beauty pageant awarding the titles and sashes, often made of leather to withers. Yeah, I can definitely say winners as well. One example of the bear contest was International Mr. Bear, formerly held each February at the International Bear Rendezvous in San Francisco. It attracted contestants often with local titles from all over the world. The first National Mr. Bear was held in 1992, and the last in 2011. Seriously, it's been 7 years. Gotta keep that up. The coolest, including Bear Daddy Club and Grizzly titles, with the contestants who received the highest the highest score winning the Bear title, regardless of what type he is. Example: Mr. Washington D.C. Bear 2006. Gay leather bears have competed in leather contests, and masculine muscle bears are other subculture noted by their muscular body mass. The bear community has spread all over the world with bear clubs in many countries. Bear clubs often as social and sexual networks for their members, who can contribute to local gay communities through fundraising and other functions. Bear events have become very common to include smaller-sized cities and many rural areas. Most gay-oriented campgrounds now include some type of bear-related event during the operating season. That didn't say operating. That does say operating. Okay, never mind. The bear community consists of yeah, you know that word, niche and common commercial market. It offers t-shirts and other accessories, as well as calendars and porn movies and magazines featuring bear icons. After saying porn, this is definitely demonetizable. Jack Radcliffe, Catalina Video, has media websites and smartphone apps that market to men of the bear community. As the bear community has matured, so it has music and literature, as well as non-pornographic arts, media, and culture. Examples include Bearpalooza, a traveling bear music festival, Barebone Books, an imprint of LGBTQ publishers, Leth Prez, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly or incorrectly, doesn't matter, which markets fiction, non-fiction, and poetry titles written by four bears. BearRadio.net, which streams bear and LGBT music and bear-themed podcasts. The large organization Bear runs often host a bear market area where artisans, musicians, and other offer items for sale. As more gay men have identified themselves as bear, meaning Calplex, more bear bars, okay, especially leather or Western bars, have become bear-friendly. Some bars cater specifically to bear patrons. Characteristics. Jack Fitzger notes that bears celebrate secondary sexual characteristics of males: facial hair, body hair, proportional-sized baldness. You gotta work on that, Calplex. Remove that hair. Over the years, bear culture has subsided itself. Many claims discrimination has increased within the bear community, as some men who identify as bears and muscle bears do not welcome higher body fat men, see chub, for their events. A common criticism of bear community is that some self-described bears tend to exclude men who do not fit their standards of real bear, fat, or lacking of it. It is seen by some of political issue, some of whom see their overweight conditions as a form of self-acceptance. Some also note a lack of radical diversity in bear community, perceiving hairiness by the standard of physical attractiveness and genetically favored white men aesthetically, socially, and sexually among bears. Reference in pulp culture. The December 2007 issue of Instinct magazine featured an article by written and directed Kevin Smith on its last word page. Smith wrote about his gay brother Don and his Kevin's being on the cover of Bear's Life magazine and the related cover story, and his feelings about being a bear icon is gay in the gay community. Smith later made a cameo appearance in 2012 film Bear City 2: The Proposal, playing himself as a brief conversation with the main character who works in the film industry. In the season 14 episode of The Simpsons, Three Gays in a Condo, Homer Simpson is standing on a street in Springfield's gay district talking with Waylon Smithers. A group of Smithers' gay friends pass by on a streetcar, and one of them shouts, "Hey Waylon, who's the bear? Is that Mr. Burns you're always talking about?" What did you know about that? Bear media. A variety of media has been established specifically to cater to bears. An internet comic strip, Bear With Me, centers around the life of Bear and Annie McCubbin, a rich entrepreneur and heir to the Howland McCubbin fortune, and his friends and family. A vast majority of other characteristics are also bears. The comics are created by Tim Vanderberg under the pen name Brune. In the Tim Barla comic strip, Leonard and Larry, a majority of male characters are beard men. Some self-identify as bears, most not. Another webcomic, Blur the Lines, frequently features bearish men and two main characters, Rick and Drew, associate with bear community, the former identities of a club, whereas the latter identifies as a chasser/cub. See below for term definitions. Oh, there's actually definitions in. I didn't realize that. The events and characters depict the strip and inspired by the life of the author and artist Bob Krusak, who is also involved in some extent with the bear community. Films depict the bear community including Bear City 2, The Proposal, and Chacharo. In the comedic web series Where the Bears Are, that's actually a thing. In 2013, gay singer-songwriter Tom Goss released his song Bears, singing about the bear community's open-mindedness and I can definitely say this, and size inclusivity. Now we have the terminology, which you don't need to see. Then you also have see also. You also have notes. Then you got the sources, which I'm not going to do. But there is something I am going to show you guys. So if you just type in and you click on this video, you get...
Okay, stop right there. You know what? You keep pointing out every tweezed, plucked, shaved, skinny, wannabe muscle boy who walks by, and I'm through. You want to know what kind of M-A-N makes me H-O-T? I want a bear.
Anyways, I commented saying shout out to Calplex, and he actually responded. So yeah, happy birthday, Calplex. See you guys next year.
Tuesday will be my birthday. I'll be turning 19 years old. I'm not as old as Syphrus, which is already 20, Jesus Christ.